Hey guys, gonna make a little short video here. My family and I went on vacation for a couple of weeks, and while we were out and about, I was able to visit a couple of comic shops in the areas that we were in, and picked up some pretty cool stuff. So, if you're looking to find some, as some people refer to it, honey holes in some out of the way places, this is the video for you. Visited 3 different comic shops. First one I visited was a place called Escape Reality Comics. This was in Sevierville, Tennessee, 464 Forks of the River Parkway. Pretty sure they have a website. You can look them up. Anyway, this is all, well, not quite all dollar stuff, but stuff I picked up. Stuff I picked up that was pretty cool. Got Mr. Monster, number 8. Number 9. Back a little bit there. Number 10. Got Mr. Monster's Gal Friday Kelly, number 3. And Mr. Monster's Schlock, number 1. Mr. Monster is a character that was created back in the 50s for Canadian comics. Cannot remember the gentleman's name who created him, but Michael T. Gilbert, who drew all of these comics that you've just seen, he talked to the guy, and guy's first name was Fred, that created this character. Anyway, he talked to the guy and got licensing rights to use this character. And the way Michael T. Gilbert writes him, he is a ultra-violent monster hunter. His Gal Friday Kelly, that this girl, basically what you see on the cover is basically what she is. She's a very pretty red-headed lady who doesn't do much of anything except entice Mr. Monster. But anyway, it's a good comic. The comics are a lot of fun. In issues like this, Mr. Monster, Michael T. Gilbert reprints old pre-code stories that are, anyway, a lot of fun to read. So if you can find these in a cheap bin, pick them up. Marvel 2-in-1, number 100. Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 50, with the reprint of the first appearance of him. And I picked up a copy of Invincible Iron Man, number 66. This one was marked $3, but I got it for $1.50. They have a box on their counter next to the register that is lower grade Key Comics, is what it says on the box. Anyway, there's a lot of good bargains to be had at this store. They have some gems to be had in their dollar bins. You just have to look. Everything they have is pretty reasonably priced, especially their wall books. Their wall books are actually very, very, really well priced. You can find some bargains on their wall, if you look, and they're willing to negotiate too. It's a small shop, but it's worth your time. Again, this is Escape Reality Comics in Sevierville, Tennessee. All right. Next comic shop I went to was in Florence, Kentucky. This one was called Comic Book World. It's at 7130 Turfway Road in Florence, Kentucky. Florence, Kentucky is a little out of the way town, but it's well worth going to this store. They have some good stuff there. The people that run it, they're not really very talkative, but they're good people. Anyway, picked up a copy of Stray Bullets, number 13. Got a copy of Superman, number 334. Those black marks you see are on the bag, not on the comic. Picked up a couple of newer Batman. Got Gates of Gotham, number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Picked up some older Superboy that they had in a $2 box. This is a dark cover, so it's hard for me to tell. Plus the numbers covered up by the sticker. Anyway, picked up this old Superboy. This is Superboy number 135. Superboy number 157. And Superboy and the Legion number 237. I thought I needed that 237. It was actually 236 that I needed, but anyway, they have mostly $1 and $2 comics. You have to kind of keep an eye out because some of their stuff has extra staples and just anyway. You just as long as you're well aware of you're aware and you keep your eyes open, you should be fine. But anyway, again, these came from Comic Book World, 7130 Turfway Road in Florence, Kentucky. I would advise you look them up. While I was in that store, my wife was looking online, found another comic book shop in Florence, Kentucky, called Comics to Games. And friends, let me tell you, this is, out of the 3 places I went, this one is the place. They have dollar boxes that are out of this world. They were constantly adding to them as I was looking through them. The guy just kept coming in and saying, more dollar books, more dollar books, more dollar books. It was just, they have a room full of boxes of dollar comics. Just really good stuff. Anyway, this is Comics to Games. Put it up here. 8470 US Highway 52 in Florence, Kentucky. As you saw on my notes, their dollar boxes are packed with deals, and they have one of the best comic shops I've been to. Anyway, ended up getting this thrown in. He threw this in. I already had it, but no big deal. Ended up getting Batman from Rebirth number 32. Ended up getting number 111, which I already had. Number 127. And number 134. Picked this up. This was an 80-page giant Batman, the Audio Adventures special. This was a $10 book, and it was in a dollar box. It might stink, but for $1, I'm willing to give it a chance. Picked up Detective Comics number 1049, 1055, 1067, 1069, and 1073. While I was there too, my son picked up some Funko Pops of some anime characters for $3 a piece. I mean, really cool stuff. Got this first issue Spectacular Crisis on Infinite Earths. Dark Crisis, number 3 of 7. Not familiar with it, but, had a cool cover, and so I thought I'd pick it up. Another Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 4. This was in the dollar box. Defenders, number 9. As you can tell, I haven't bagged and boarded these yet, but anyway, Defenders number 9. I already had it, but figured for $1, why not? Batman Killing Time, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And to complete it, number 6. Found this one in the dollar bin. Could not pass this up. Spider-Man number 213, where he fights the Wizard. Just thought this had a cool cover. Picked it up. This is Thor number 439. Picked up Marvel Team Up number 86. Picked up this Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 8 with a very cool Paul Gulacy cover. Picked up Batman Black and White number 3. Picked up number 4 at Heroes Con, so now I've got another one. Night Terrors Batman number 1. And number 2. Picked up Southern Bastards number 12, which leaves me only needing 1 issue for that series. Picked up Fables number 151 and 152. They had a couple of more issues of this storyline, which is the Black Forest. Wish like heck I had picked them up. But anyway, I was kind of in a hurry, and because my wife and my son, well, after my son had found the Funko Pops, he was ready to go, and my wife was waiting in the car. I think she was wanting to go shopping, so I was kind of in a hurry, but wish like heck I'd picked the other 2 or 3 issues of this storyline that they had. But the guy who runs the place, great guy. He's anyway, if you don't see it, ask him. He'll go find it for you. He was anyway, there was a guy that was in there that was going through those same dollar boxes with me, and he found it was some rare variant. It was like a 1 in 100 or something issue of this particular comic, and he took it up there to show the owner. He said, I found this in your dollar bin, and come to find, and the owner told him, he said, if you want it, he said, you found it in the dollar bin, you can have it for $1. And the owner even looked it up, and he said, this is a $90 comic. So if you can find this place, go by. This is, again, Comics to Games, 8470 US Highway 42, Florence, Kentucky. And go through their dollar boxes, because you never know what you're going to find. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again here for too long. Thanks.